Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. When you pray and ask God for something, I'm a strong believer of you have to prepare for what it is that you ask God for. You understand? When you have to, you can't just pray. You got to move forward into that. You know what I mean? Take the steps. Do whatever it is that you can humanly possibly do, because you can't look at your situation and say, "Oh, I can't do X, Y, and Z." Okay, but that's where God shows up at. You never know what is on the other side of the door, what can happen when you take the next step. You never know. Somebody may be willing to invest in whatever it is you want. Somebody may be able to connect you to whatever you want, because you'd be surprised, like a lot of the things, a lot of business ideas, a lot of the big things they don't come just because somebody had the money in their pocket to invest it. Really, they come because there was some connection somewhere. Somebody said, "Hey man, let me show you how to do X, Y, and Z." You know what I mean? Let me put you on the phone with somebody. Let me connect you to this person who actually can help. But that's God working, because God uses people. You have to think about it. You always have to move forward and just do it. Like, show up. I always say to people, man, when you pray, ask God for something and say, "This is what you want. God, help me fulfill my purpose." Show up. Don't look at your circumstance. Don't look at what you got going on right now and say, "Oh, well, I can't do it." You know what I mean? If you ain't got a car, you get on the bus, ride a bike, whatever it is you got to, but show up. Wherever it is that you need to be at, show up. You know what I'm saying? If you have to, if all the thing you can do is create the LLC, get your EIN number, and open up a bank account, well, then do that. At least that part will be done. But show up. Show up. That's the God will listen, man. The people who will help you, God has already created them. The people that you need to delegate to, the people, your employees, God has already created them. Don't look at your circumstances through your human eyes and say, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, so this can't happen. I have to wait until this, I have to wait until that." Maybe there is some waiting involved, but I'm just saying, prepare while you wait. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Do everything you can do to prepare. Take all the steps. And if you get to a point where you say, "Hey, I can't do no more," I promise you God will show up. I promise you that. Does it every time, man. So, and I'm a living example of that. I am a living example. That's why I can tell you right now, you can go and check my stand-up special out. Anybody want to tell me on Tubi? And if you want to see me live, which I'm telling you, it's a blessing to see me live, you go to ShulerKing.com and get them tickets. Love y'all.